Back with us here at the Caloocan Sports Complex. Binabati ko lang si Sir J. Mayran. At syempre, hindi ko kakalimutan, walang iba kundi si Boss Charles Kimpo, who's watching and probably enjoying what he's seeing right now because Zamboanga. How about this performance? Lahat na lang pinagpapares nyo.
Oo nga.
Paano naman yung walang kapares na kasama natin dito?
Pakitutok nga doon sa banda kay Maki yun eh. Banda kay Hindi si Maki ah.
Si Coach Mike Perez po nagsabi niya na.
Hindi ako ah. Hindi si Maki. Yung sa likod ni Maki.
Si Coach Mike yun. Ha?
Wala akong sinabi.
Ito, quarter scoring natin.
Basta alam ko si Jeff may ka-partner.
You like how Zamboanga just keeps on playing, Coach Mike.
Yeah, agree. And tsaka yung yung mabilis na pag-shot attempt kaagad. That I think to me is key. You play with a lot of pace and a lot of intentionality on your shot selection.
Jake Gaspay counters. 52-50 is our score. Zamboanga, sorry, 51-50. Zamboanga with a 1-point lead. Gaspay, ball snatched away by Inan Fornillos. Tatakbo na naman ng Zamboanga. Dire-diretso, Mike Are lays it up and in.
So far, Paeng Are is liking any matchup that's right in front of him. Kiam Baclaan, Joko Tayuntong, Irvin Palencia, doesn't matter. He's gonna take it to them.
Oh, silang dalawa ni Mike. Si Mike yung nakapuntos last time out. Pero silang dalawa eh. Kahit maging si Paeng Are kanina, to your point.
That's right.
Tuloy-tuloy. Look at this one. Coast to coast.
But Mike's been quick to read it. Boy, and if you're gonna go up against dynamic scoring guards like these Are brothers, you gotta be ready defensively on that guard spot.
And Zamboanga's pace has really not let up. Even with the mix, Zamboanga has to sprint down the floor and get back in transition. 53-50.
And through 3 quarters, when you look at one stat line, that's points per possession. As you see a 3 right there, that Jeremy Cabana, which I felt he should have taken that 3 earlier before we ended the third. This is really looking more like a Zamboanga type of basketball game.
Fornillos. Pasa sa labas, Luciano. Oh, what a cut. Jordan Santa Ana with a gorgeous finish.
You get off a slip, you don't have a low rotate. That's where the challenge has been. But look at how it's the same thing that was done earlier by Zamboanga. A slip down the middle, give the ball, no rotate. But when you swing over to the other side, ito yan, that switch allowed Jordan to get in there. Joko was late. When you swing over to the other side of the floor earlier, the play following that, there was a lot of white shirts converging into a Ronnie Matias.
Matias hitting the first free throw. Third miss at the line for Caloocan. 7 out of 10. Mike Are able to escape. Gets it back from Luciano.
That's a mismatch right there. Yeah, that's right.
And Matias desperately trying to keep in step. Gives up the foul.
Kita mo yung immediate recognition nito ni Mike. He was cognizant enough to understand big man near half court guarding me. I gotta attack that.
Mas maliit ngayon ang lineup ng Zamboanga. Jordan Santa Ana playing the 2. Fornillos steps into a free. Lista mo na.
The challenge now for Caloocan, they're going on a zone. And on a zone, you're allowing that 3 to open up. You have to have very good rotate, especially on shooters, bumping them off.
Santa Ana, kick out pass for Nilios on the other corner. Yes, sir! Back-to-back threes.
Buang is 9 of 25 from 3.
36%. That's a strong clip considering the quality of looks that they have been getting. Matias with that shot inside, 61-55. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Bola na agaw ni Ronnie Matias, who's been doing pretty much everything here in the fourth. Got that pass from Barcuma. Matias can't finish though. Numbers for Zamboanga. Mike Are fading away. Wild shot, but Santa Ana there grabbed the offensive rebound. Edsel Rojas turns around, fading away. Good.
Run after run here by Zamboanga. Unanswered really by Caloocan.
Payungtong, wala. And Caloocan beginning to force up shots.
Ball number 5, Ronnie Matias.
Yes, gives up that foul. Mike has a massive problem in his hands at the moment. Down by 8, 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the fourth. Paeng Are making the return here. Pinalitan niya muna yung kanyang kapatid si Mike. Cornelius backing down Baclaan. Luciano, confident looking strong, can't hit it. Balik ang bola kay Paeng Are off that offensive board. Si Barcuma ang kanyang bantay.
There's a slip. One more.
Rojas, free throw line jumper off the heel. Dom Escobar grabs another rebound. Baclaan going right at Luciano. Could not finish. Corner 3 again. Cornelius, that time a miss. Rojas, humabaw sa ilalim. Gets the putback to go in. Edsel Rojas with 7 points in just 6 minutes of action. Baclaan left free, decides to draw closer, banging it in. But Caloocan in dire straits, down by 8 points, 65-57.
Yeah, you have to attack that on a downhill. You're down 8, 5 minutes left. You're Caloocan playing at home.
However, turnover, Baclaan takes flight and scores. Back-to-back baskets by Kian Baclaan.
And the Wonder Kid has woken up. 4 quick ones from Kian Baclaan out in the open, getting fed by Jello Razon. Favorite move, right side of the floor, finishing in the paint, and there is not much you can do if you're defended by Edsel Rojas.
Timeout Zamboanga. Will be right back after this short break.
You're still tuning in to the Mpbl Pre-Season Invitational. We have been seeing Kyle Laddie in the stands of Batang Kakalu. But to make things clear, as per head coach Mike Sagigit, there's no signing of contract that happened yet. Meanwhile, Robbie Celis is still recovering from a minor injury, knee injury to be specific, that he suffered during their Pasay game. But he is expected to be suited in the next games. Can Coach Mike?
Maraming salamat, Daphne. So Robbie Celis still in street clothes. Kay Manny Laddie, obviously the anticipation from the Batang Kakalu fans very immense. Pero yun nga, wala pa daw contract.
Nothing final yet.
Wala pang final, but he's still here. That's the good sign.
Yes.
He's been attending the past couple of games.
Yeah.
And if ever you bring in a Kay Manny Laddie, what does he bring? An added layer para dito sa Caloocan, Coach Mike?
Well, defensively, I feel that's something that you gain. You know, an active big man that's athletic enough to run, especially in games like this, where you have, you know, a lot of speed up and down, a lot of pace. You're gonna need that big man to be there, to be available. So that's what Laddie really brings. Not to mention, I feel pinch post side is gonna be really good for Coach Mike and the team.
Saka may guard skills talaga to si Kay Manny Laddie when he played for Ateneo.
Tsaka okay din yung mga perimeter jumpers eh.
Yeah.
Oh man, Kian Baclaan.
Beginning to heat up here. 6 straight points for a total of 10. shot from rainbow distance.
No let up from these Are brothers.
And they've been going at it. Mike Are and Kian Baclaan. Barkuma fouled on a free.
Foul number 4 by Adder, his first, and that is a 14 penalty.
You go under. You're gonna pay for it. Because these Are brothers know their range. And clearly, alam niya, umilalim ka, that's a chance for me to take a shot.
Mike Are with 10 points. 4 of 7 shooting from the field against Ilagan Isabela.
And you like the variety or the spectrum of shot makes by Zamboanga. They have 4 inside the paint, 1 in the perimeter, and a couple from 3. And so, iba-iba yung nagiging puntos at pinanggagalingan ng scoring para dito sa Zamboanga.
Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Barkuma 0 of 2 in his first 2 shots from the line.
Peter Pan's gotta weave his magic now.
11 points for Mike Are for Zamboanga. Finally hits one. Makes this a 2-possession ball game. Mike Are against Jello Razon. The Are brothers together on the floor. Paeng. The cut. Mike Are sneaking in. That's a goaltend. 13 points for Mike Are.
But let me tell you how that happened. Jello Razon did a good job of staying on the defense of Are. But the moment that he turned his eyes away from Mike, that's when he went downhill. Kian Baclaan on an 8-point run right now in the 4th quarter.
It's a showdown between Mike Are and Kian Baclaan right now. 70-64. Paeng Are almost lost it. Agawan sa bola. It's a jump ball, possession arrow pointing to Caloocan. 2:45 left.
And you have to admire the way that Caloocan has really, amped up defensively. And even on the offensive side, led by the wonder kid in Kian Baclaan.
Escobar catches. Back to Kian Baclaan. Drives baseline. Going right at Mike Are. It's the side of the backboard. Escobar recovers. Still enough time on their shot clock. 7 seconds left. Razon. To bail them out. No. Barkuma saving it. But to the wrong guy in Kalisay. Ahead to Paeng Are.
Other side.
Ball deflected. Mike recovers. Fade away. Jumper. Oh my goodness. Tough shot from Mike Are.
Oh,
As he
wow.
falls down on the floor after getting picked up by his teammates.
He literally got thrown back into the court.
And Barkuma responds with a 3 of his own.
Heck of a ball game we got.
We are down to the last 2 minutes. Just a 5-point ball game. Chance of defense here in Caloocan. Barkuma gives up a foul. That's their last foul to give.
Oh, I don't know about that. Boy, that swing, that deflect, and Barkuma understood. Pero ibang klase yung naging panapos dito ni Mike.
Pero yung sagot naman sa kabila ni Joey Barkuma. At yung tinayo kaso bumagsak ulit. Kaya nagalit din si Coach John eh.
Oh.
Pumasok sa loob si Paeng. At tutungo siya sa 15-foot line for 2 shots.
Literal, hinagi sa loob pabalik eh.
May balita tayo kay Daphne.
Ken and Coach Mike, meron ba kayo nung invisible string? Kung wala, meron itong si Paeng at si Michael Are. A connect connection that is beyond basketball while the foundation is actually brotherhood. Before Michael moved out from their home, laging magkasama si Paeng at si Michael, and every after practice, si Michael nga daw yung nananalo kapag nag-one-on-one sila. Kaya bilang bunso, itong si Paeng nagiging crybaby nga raw. Not until it reached a time where Paeng was winning already. So from kuya ang tawagan, ngayon partner o pare ang naging tawagan nila. But right now, I'll be sending it back to you, Ken and Coach Mike.
Maraming salamat, Daphne. What a dynamic duo for Zamboanga. The Are brothers helping their cause as Paeng Are's free throws extend their lead to 74-67. Salpukan sa Caloocan between Michael Are and Kian Baclaan. Paeng Are also joined the fold with 10 points. Kian Baclaan though with a marvelous fourth quarter. Total of 12 points, 8 coming here in this pivotal period, but they're still staring at that 7-point deficit. Baclaan gets it from Kamson. He drives. He
That
lays
should
it
be
up
good.
and in. Plus a foul.
Well, Eric Kamson setting up the young wonder kid in Kian Baclaan for that handoff right side of the floor and allowing him to create that little hop was all that Kian needed to get to that spot and finish off on arguably one of his favorite spots on the floor, that right side inside the paint.
Critical free throw for Kian Baclaan. 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Gets that one to trickle in. Lead down to 4.
Caloocan's got to play defense now, get a stop, and then hit it on the other end.
Congressman Oka malapitan. Watching intently. Paeng Are, tightly guarded by Joey Barcuma. Both teams are in penalty. Mike against Tayongtong. Caloocan goes small. Luciano, hand off to Paeng Are. 6 on the shot clock, rising up for the jumper. Hits it over Barcuma, plus a foul. Wow. What a massive shot from Paeng Are.
This game never runs out of big shot after big shot. This time it's Paeng's turn. Barcuma all over him, but he still knocked it down. I thought Luciano had a shot, passed it off, gave it up for Paeng to create, and went middle of the floor, went up against that defense of Barcuma, and eventually knocking it down.
This free throw to make this a 3-possession ball game for Zamboanga. Paeng Are with 12 points. Perfect from the line so far. Big Mick. Back to a 7-point lead. 77-70 with 77 seconds remaining. We'll be right back. The Are brothers combining for 28 points. Mike with 15, Paeng Are with 13, but none bigger than those last 3 points of that 3-point play, giving this lead back to Zamboanga up to 7. Razon will trigger it in for Caloocan. They have to go quick here. Baclaan gets shot off by Kalisay, pulling up for 3. It's good! Kian Baclaan taking over.
These are the kind of games that you'd like Kian to be in. And for him to perform, now it's a matter of closing it out and defending against Zamboanga. Who's to stop the Are brothers now? That's the big question.
Can Zamboanga hold on? Luciano turns down the shot again. Kicks it back out to Mike Are with 4 on the shot clock. Long 3-pointer. No! Caloocan with a chance. 40 seconds left. Baclaan wants a pick. Rising up again. No! Rebound Paul Turco. Time on the side of Zamboanga. Up by 2 possessions. 24 seconds left. But an 8-second differential between shot and game clock. Caloocan not fouling here. Paengare milking some time. Attacks the defense. Goes up. And he will earn himself 2 shots at the line. Baklaan had a good look though.
That was a good look. One might say they didn't need a 3, but he was hot. He just hit one earlier. And so, you know, you got to take it. But they did not, in that situation, need a 3.
Money Pay, the digital wallet built for the community.
Matter of fact, one might say that if he drove downhill, I'm sure a lot of guys would collapse on him. And who's to find maybe an Escobar or maybe an Eric Camson that's free, and even a Paul Sanga who's out there could be sprayed with a 3.
Paengare hitting clutch free throws. Still perfect from the line. 5 out of 5. Camson will try a 3. It's good. 5.2 seconds left. Lead down to 3.
Yeah, this is not done yet. Now, you get that ball in, you got to foul quickly and test the free throws of Zamboanga, whom they've been struggling at 56%. Clear 3 right there for Eric Camson.
Here comes Son with 11 points. Let's listen in to the huddle of Zamboanga.
Okay, ito naman sa half court. Okay, Tom will be here. Tapos nakaganito tayo. Okay, nakapagal tayo. Okay? Saan muna? Agaw muna! Then we go back. Hey, let's go back! Watch up!
So that was actually from Caloocan as they try to map out their defensive alignment here. What you don't want to do if you're Zamboanga is commit a 5-second inbound violation dahil wala nang timeout itong Caloocan.
Yeah, agree. So, gotta go for a steal or a double, then foul. And then they're funneling one side of the floor. Definitely nothing down on the middle.
All Zamboanga has to do is inbound the ball. Wow, they could have fouled Paul
Yeah, could have
Turco.
fouled Turco, right?
Naipasa pa niya kay Mike Are, who's a much better free throw shooter.
This is his first trip though to the line for Mike. Paeng's gone there 5 times. He's hit all 5. But Turco really was a guy that you want to send to the line.
Mike Are perhaps to seal the deal for Zamboanga. Calmly sinks the first. 6 of 6 free throws combined for Paeng and Mike. And that's gonna do it. What a stunner here in Caloocan. Zamboanga dealing an upset after Caloocan beat Quezon. What a win for Coach John Sia and the rest of the Zamboanga Sikat.
Yeah, so with this loss, Caloocan now goes down to 5-2. And Quezon goes up to 5-1. Takes number 2 spot, but they're still within the top 3. You know, to still advance here in the preseason.
At dalawa lang din ang talo ng Pasay, so they still have that shot of making it to the next round.
Right.
But boy, how about these 2 brothers, Mike and Paeng?
Yeah.
They just did the magic here in the quarter. where Kian Baclaan was simply unstoppable. They were able to weather the storm and bring this victory. A very important one for Zamboanga over Caloocan. Our final score is 81-76. Zamboanga winning this one over the Batang Kangkalu. And these two guys, ang tindi na naging sama nila.
Yeah.
At ngayon, kasama nila si Daphne Cristobal.
Thank you so much, Ken and Coach Mike. I'm here with our Arab brothers, our best players of the game. Congratulations, Mike. You scored huge today, 17, ikaw 15. Paeng dito muna ako kay Mike. Mike, you started off a bit flat dito sa ating first half. 2 points ka. Ikwento mo sa akin yung ipinakita mo during the second half.
Yung sa second half kasi talaga yung after ng second half namin kami sa loob ng dugout na kailangan consistent kami sa defense kasi yung nagpanalo sa amin lalo na yung game namin last time talo kami, so we have to bounce back talaga.
Mike, ano kalaki itong bagay na to na nanalo kayo kontra sa Caloocan team number 2 supposedly dito sa ating team standings?
Ito sa pre-season talaga nagbibuild pa kami kasi as a new team pa lang kami. So pero ang unang-una talaga na itong gusto ko magpasalamat sa Panginoon kasi sa bigay na lakas na binigay niya sa amin kasi alam namin mahina kami. Pero with him talagang malakas, kayang-kaya namin kung sino pa yan.
Baka meron ka pang gustong pasalamatan yung family mo, go ahead.
Gusto ko lang magpasalamat sa family ko, lalo na sa asawa ko, kaya sa baby ko, and sa parents ko na nanonood, and sa Samar, sa Allen, Labisare, sa mga family ko dyan, and kay Boss Alvin Torno, kay Ma'am Kat po, sa po namin, sa may-ari na owner ng team. And ayun lang po, salamat.
Thank you so much, Mike, and congratulations once again. Of course, si Bunso, nandito naman tayo ngayon. Paeng, congratulations on this win. Sabi mo nga sa akin, ibang klaseng kumpiyansa ang meron ka kapag nakakalaro mo rin yung kuya mo. And ikaw, how satisfied are you na big win ang kinuha nyo dito sa Caloocan?
Ayun, I'm happy because nakuha namin yung panalo ngayon. Pero hindi naman natatapos yun dun lang. Ayun, hindi ko magagawa yun at ng kuya ko kung hindi dahil sa team namin na nagtiwala sila sa amin, lalo sa coaches namin, sa mga teammates, sa kanila ito, credit sa kanila na pinagtulungan-tulungan namin yung panalo na to.
Paeng, literally, this is an upset kontra Caloocan. So what's next for Zamboanga?
Ayun, we stay ready lang. Tuloy pa rin kami sa training and ayun, palagi lang kami maging compose sa dulo kasi usually doon kami natatalo sa dulo pagka hindi kami compose.
Hopefully ma-resolve pa yan in the next games. Anyone na gusto mong pasalamatan?
Ayun, unang-una nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord na nakuha namin yung panalo. Nagpapasalamat din ako kay Ma'am Katchu, sa manager namin at sa buong team, lahat ng sumusuporta sa Zamboanga. Papasalamat din ako sa family ko na patuloy na sumusuporta sa amin, sa mga kapatid ko, sa parents ko nanood ngayon, sa girlfriend ko, at sa mga kaibigan ko dyan, mga taga San Rafael, taga Northern Samar. Ayun, maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Paeng. Congratulations once again and to the rest of Team Zamboanga.